Welcome to another video. A walk on the wild side, and I am here in Lytham. I am down the road from Blackpool in this video, just 15 minutes away by car, but a world away in terms of money. If you saw my Lytham video that I did a couple of months ago or so, was it? Now check it out, I'll put a link to it at the end of this one if you haven't. Very, very swanky down here in Lytham. You know, they all suffer from a condition known as affluenza. We've all heard of influenza, but down here in Lytham they suffer from affluenza. Yeah, it's when you've got too much money and you have to spend it on Porsches and Ferraris, because that's what it's like down here in Lytham. There's too much money around. Anyway, it's the last day of the massive Lytham Festival. Today it's a Sunday. Is it the 6th of July? No, not too sure of the date, but it's a Sunday, the last day of the Lytham Festival, and I thought I'd take a little look around and bring you some of the atmosphere. Check it out, it's kicking off in Lytham. We've got the Lancashire Police down here. It's a massive festival here in Lytham. It started off as the Lytham Proms a couple of decades ago, and it's spawned into this huge event now, which goes on for about 5 days. It started on Wednesday. Check out this bike here, a Harley Davidson. It's all going on here in Lytham. This is the town square where I'm starting. We'll have a little look around here in a minute, but I just want to go down to the green because that's where the actual stage is. That's where the bands are playing. We've got James on tonight. They're the headliners. We've got loads and loads of big names playing at Lytham Festival down the years, and we'll take a little look at the green and we'll see what's going on down there, and then I'll come back here to the square and yeah, check it out. Look, we've got loads of police. It's a bit like being in Blackpool, isn't it? There's more police here in Lytham than there is in Blackpool. So that's looking back on where I started. Lytham Square is absolutely packed, and what a day we've got for it today as well. It's probably the best day of the festival so far. It's not been great, it's been a little bit breezy, windy, not too much rain, not done too bad, but it's not been very warm. So this is probably the best day possibly so far, the last day, but we're just coming out onto the main drag now. It's all closed off, as you can see. They've closed off this road here, lots of restrictions. It's bringing thousands and thousands of people into Lytham. This, you know, it has done over the years. It's got bigger and bigger every year. We've got James headlining tonight, and someone's flogging James t-shirts here, look. Yeah, so I can hear some drumming going on down here. So this is the Lytham Festival, folks. And as you can see, like I said, they've closed off all this road here. The main drag through Lytham. Look at all these people coming now. It's around about, I'll let you know what time it is. It's around about, what time is it? About 5 o'clock on a Sunday. So it's still pretty early. I don't think James, I don't think they're going to be on until, what, 9 o'clock tonight? Yeah. So this is how it looks. Someone else flogging the hats over there, look. I've got my bike with me, so I can always nip on the bike if I want. But look at all these cars here. It's not cheap to park here, by the way. If you want to park on the green, it's not cheap. Oh, we've got armed cops up here, look at this, wow. Look at that. We've actually got armed cops here in Lytham, can you believe it? Wowzers. Look at this.
Stop it now, don't start that.
Serious business. Check it out. The Lytham Festival. And we have armed police at the Lytham Festival. People come from all over the place here. Little side road there. Got a massive security barrier on here. So let's head through here if we can. Got a big fence going right around it to make sure the riffraff stay out. I can hear someone singing.
What's going on?
It's pretty swanky here in Lytham, you know. If you've got a house on here, it's not going to be cheap. Got a garden there. It's posh, isn't it? Look at those roses. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, it's absolutely huge. I remember when this started as the Proms. Yeah, Lytham Proms, and it was just orchestral music, you know, And that's all it was when it first started, and now it's absolutely huge and they've got massive bands on. So I just thought I'd let you know who's been playing at the Lytham Festival down the years. We've had Billy Ocean, Tom Jones, Faithless, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, Brian Adams, yeah. We had Shania Twain on the other night, Nile Rodgers. They were supposed to have, who was it? Lionel Richie, that's who I was thinking of. They were supposed to have Lionel Richie a couple of years ago, but unfortunately he couldn't play, so they had to get Nile Rodgers instead. We've had Madness playing at this festival this year as well. Madness, they were on, I think, yesterday. Yeah, Shania Twain was on Thursday, I believe. So yeah, as you can see, it's a massive event now, and we'll take a little look around, shall we? I can hear a song in the background which sounds familiar, but I can't put a name to the band. Anyway, if you're interested in a property, we've got a 2-bedroom apartment right here. I wonder how much this is going for. You can check it out on the website, Lytham Estate Agents. It's actually the Magic Numbers, yeah, I've heard of them, yeah. Yeah, the Magic Numbers, that's who's playing at the moment. I just met an old school friend from Waterloo there, so hi to you if you're watching, Neil. Yeah, amazing, all that time ago, yeah. I'm just outside the Queen's Hotel here now. I believe we've got the Inspiral Carpets coming on, and then we've got Johnny Marr. Johnny Marr's playing, and then the headline is James. I think they'll be on at 9 o'clock. So yeah, and just check out all these people. There's quite a lot of people outside as well, you know, maybe just going to hang around on the outside, not go in, or maybe go in a bit later on, we'll see. Yeah, there's quite heavy security. I was just talking to someone there who said that they're not letting people in with backpacks if they're over a certain size. Yeah, and he said they're pretty much sending them away. There's the Queen's Hotel. They must be doing pretty good business today there, mustn't they? I went in there during the 1940s weekend last year. Yeah, it was absolutely packed, and they all dress up, of course, in the wartime clothing. Yeah, just look at all these police here, can't believe it. It's absolutely huge, isn't it? The Lytham Festival 2024. This is one of the main gates to get in. Let's have a little look around here, shall we? We're just at Bath Street, as you can see. All the streets are all blocked off. There you go. Look at all these people. Wow. Just have a little ride down here and see if we get to the other side. I want to get to the windmill, and when I get up to the windmill we'll have a little look around there, and then I'll go into the town centre. Is that the Inspiral Carpets I can hear at the moment? I can hear something. There's a load of people sat here. I think you can actually see the stage from here, you know. Look at all these people here with the deck chairs and everything. They're sat on the wall there, look. Oh look, we can almost see inside, look. Check it out. They're giving it some accordion there, whoever that is. So I'm making my way down. It's a massive area in there, by the way. I don't know what the capacity is, but I don't know. If I said about 20,000, I might be. Look at that, they've got the St George Cross in the roundabout. That's something, isn't it? It's getting a little bit quieter down here now. We're getting towards, I'll just show you the windmill. Down this way. This is the VIP garden gate right here, so if you've got loads of money you can be a VIP and you can get in there. Welcome to Lytham Festival. So here we are, we're now at the far side. Look at this, wow. Am I allowed to go over here? They've gone right past the windmill. In fact, the windmill is over there. Can you see? We've actually gone past the windmill. I thought the windmill would have been just outside the gate, but it's actually inside. Can you believe it? Wow. So here's who's been playing. We had Hosier. They were raving about Hosier. I'd never even heard of him, Hosier. And then we had Shania Twain, of course, on the Thursday. The Cortinas, the Kooks on Friday. Madness were on last night. And Rick Astley, the Lightning Seeds as well. And now down there, as you can see, James are headlining tonight, yeah. So here we are, just outside. We've got a load of stuff here, a load of signs and all sorts of gear for the concert all piled up here, yeah. And we've got a load of cars here. I bet it's not cheap to park down here, you know, on the green. About 30 quid or something like that. I want to get a good view of the windmill, but we've got this sign here, advance warning, for safety reasons necessary to close the section of promenade. That there. There you go. Anyway, we're down on the footpath, looking over the estuary. That's looking over towards Southport over there. We can even see Liverpool. You can see the cranes, you know, the big cranes at Liverpool. Hey, it's really clear today. Look at that. I can see the mountains of Wales out there. Anyway, let's see if we can get a glimpse of the windmill, shall we? Just up here. Well, this is about the best I can do, folks, for now anyway. A view of Lytham Windmill. I did think that this would be inside, actually, but it is. So there you go. Let's carry on. You know, I can see Winter Hill right over there. What a view. Winter Hill, that's where they have the big TV mast that serves all of the northwest. What a clear day we've got today here in Lytham. Right, so I'll tell you what I'll do now. We'll head off this road now and we'll head back into the town centre. Let's check it out, shall we? This is Station Road here, and wow, the music's pretty loud. Just down here is where they've got the Wetherspoons in Lytham. It's a little bit out of the way compared to a lot of the pubs. I think that's what they meant to do. They meant to stick the Wetherspoons out of the way. A little bit common for Lytham. What do you think? It's actually a pretty good pub, actually. I've been in loads of times. Check it out. Welcome to Lytham. I did say, didn't I? You have to spend the money on Aston Martins around here. I'll just show you the Wetherspoons down here. It's called the Railway Hotel, and it's a really, really nice pub, actually. It's just a little bit out of the way. Down here, it's by the Booth store. So if you're coming to Lytham and you want to find the Wetherspoons, it's just by the Booth Superstore. I should have mentioned it's right next to the fire station. Look at that there. There you go, very handy for the fire station here, the Wetherspoons Railway Hotel. Check it out if you're coming to Lytham. Looking pretty busy. Can you hear that music coming from down there? Straight down towards the festival there. It is double loud. Anyway, I'm now on Clifton Street. This is the main shopping area of Lytham, and as you can see, it's pretty leafy. We've got loads of trees. Very, very swanky shops down here. If you want to check it out, check my video that I did down here last month, I think it was. Yeah, got a nice day for it as well. They've got some awnings as well. Look at this. Yeah, there are some proper swanky shops down here in Lytham. Anyway, we're going to head towards the square and we'll see what it's like up there. It was absolutely manic up there before when I started off. Let's go and check it out, shall we? You know, it's a heck of a different vibe down here in Lytham than it is to Blackpool. And one of the funniest things is when you see posh people get drunk. They're really, really funny when they get drunk, posh people. And there's a lot of them drunk today, certainly for this festival, yeah. I might have to go chasing after the beer monsters in Lytham. What do you think? But I did say on my previous video here that I did here that they're actually more like wine monsters here in Lytham, yeah. I'll tell you what, they'll be getting wined up today for the last day of this festival. Well, the cafes and bistros are certainly cleaning up today here in Lytham. There's a lot of money coming into Lytham, what more than normal. Anyway, let's head towards the square and see what it's like up there. There's loads of people there. There's another pub there which I mentioned on my previous video, the Ship and Royal. Massive pub that. Grand building as well. We're coming up to the square now. This is where it's really busy up here. Lots of people sitting outside, eating and drinking. And I think the vast majority of them will be going into the festival a bit later. I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to want to be on the road later on tonight in Lytham because it is going to be packed. This is Deacon, a very, very popular restaurant. It used to be a bank William Deacon, yeah. Bang. So here we are at the square. Lytham Square, look at this, isn't it fancy? It's proper swanky. Lots of plants and trees, a bit different to Blackpool. Blackpool's got a severe lack. You okay? A severe lack of greenery. We're not short on greenery here in Lytham. Check it out, look at all these people, wow. Wowzers. There's music going off all over the place, so I'm going to have to be, might need to cut it a little bit. But yeah, it's all going on here in Lytham. On the final day of the festival. This is how it looks in the square. I'll give you a look round. They've even got a windmill there made out of flowers, look at that, check it out. So it's now coming up to 6 o'clock here in Lytham, and I think it's not quite as busy there as what it was before. It was absolutely, couldn't even walk through there before, it was that packed. I'm just going to head back to the green now, and we'll see what's going on up there. I think a lot of them are going in now because it's getting on now, 6 o'clock, they want to be in there, don't they? The support bands will be playing and James are on later. So it is going to be pretty manic on the road. I know what it's like to get caught on the road after a festival. It's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But yeah, and they've got some good weather as well. As you can see, we've got some really nice weather for the last day, so they'll be pretty pleased about that. How you doing? How far are you? Are you anywhere near getting the ticket?
Somebody sent me one and just sent me one on the email there.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, here's a little bit towards it. There you go. So I'm just outside the Clifton Hotel here in Lytham. Very swanky Clifton Hotel. I believe it's named after the Clifton family, who were massive landowners back in the olden days. Yeah, it's banging. Listen to that music. Wow. You know, I do get some funny looks off security sometimes, you know. I remember I was actually here a couple of years ago, I think, yeah. Filming down here a couple of years ago. I think it was before the festival actually started and they were getting it all ready. And I was just filming outside the main gate where they were taking stuff in, and security were like, oh, what are you filming? Yeah, yeah. You know, I was just filming from the public footpath, and they did get very, very jumpy. You know, there's nothing actually wrong with filming from a public footpath. And that's what they need to know. The main parking for the festival is here on the green, a massive green. Look at all these cars here. Wow. Hey, by the way, it's not going to be cheap to park here on the green, closest to the stage, by the way. There's plenty of other parking available as well, a little bit cheaper. Shout out to Lytham Sports and Cricket Club, they've got parking there. Put it down for next time. Only 5 minutes away. Okay, so I'm now back at the green again, and this is where all the people are all steaming into the festival now on the last night. Got some pretty good weather as well. It's quite calm as well. It has been quite breezy for the last few days. We've got Busking Joe behind us. He gets everywhere in that Busking Joe, doesn't he? Yeah, massive police presence. I can't believe the amount of police. But like I said, this festival started off as the proms, and it was just a couple of days, the weekend, whatever, orchestral music. Catherine Jenkins, I remember, was one of the people they had on. Remember when she was playing? It seems like a long time ago now. And now it's this big massive festival which takes place over 5 days, and it's absolutely huge. Anyway, I brought you a little bit of the action and the atmosphere of the Lytham Festival. I hope you like it. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.